What I'm talking about today is the Badlands Monster Fanny Pack. I've had this for several years. I use this for deer hunting, scouting. I think I've used it for turkey hunting a couple times. But this is a great pack. I've put this thing through the ringer, and as you can see, it's still pretty much, it looks brand new. I've had this thing wrapped around trees. It's not beat up, like, whatsoever. I mean, it's got some stuff stuck to it last time I had it in the woods, but nothing has ever gone wrong with this. Unlike a lot of other packs I've had before this one, I have zero complaints about it. It's held up fantastic. I'm sure I mean, there's a ton of reviews out there on this thing. I've seen a whole bunch of them. So, I mean, you know, all the pockets and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you know, there's the little front pouch, which has got two, like, mesh bag type compartments in it. One zips, one doesn't. I'm not going to go too in depth on all of these. It's got the big main front pouch with these big heavy duty zippers. Real easy to grab, even in the wintertime when you have thick gloves on. You can still grab these things real easy. They're huge, and they have a really good checkered coating on their mold or whatever over top of the zipper. And it's got this little, up on top here, this opens up, and there's just a little, like, flap in here. You can see it underneath. I'll usually put, like, a spare knife, something just stupid, so to get out of the way, you know. You can put whatever you want in there. The big main pouch, you could really stuff a lot of stuff into. And this strap right here comes out through the top, and this is what holds, or this is how you adjust up and down the height of the shoulder straps. And obviously this is the little pouch for the hydration pack, which I've actually never used. I always mean to get one, but I just always carry a water bottle. You know, I suppose I could slip a water bottle in here, but that'd be kind of clunky and weird. Yeah. I've never used that. Probably should do it, because I have no plans of ever getting rid of this pack. And if something ever did happen to this, Badlands would send me a new one, because they have a fantastic lifetime warranty. No matter what happens to this, no matter if it's my fault, they stand behind their product, which is great. But back about this main strap, there's just a little lift tab right there, and you can, I don't want to adjust it right now because it's set perfectly to what I want. That locks back in place, but if you lift it up, you can see all the play you have with this strap. So you can be like 8 feet tall and still be able to use this damn thing. It's good. I mean, the shoulder pads aren't worn out at all. When I'm ground stalking and stuff, ground hunting deer, I'll actually take like ferns and different types of vegetation and stick them in these little holes and stick them down in here, so they it breaks up my outline. It sticks up past my shoulders. There's one on either side, and this is for, these are little pass-throughs for the hose and the bladder pack. So, you know, you got the bladder pack here, and then you could pop the hose up through either one of these holes right here, bring it down through, and then you have your little mouthpiece hanging down at the ready. Yeah, that's the main pack, main pouch. Then, you know, it's got this little one here, and it's got this little one here, and then something else I really like about this is it's got these nice hip pockets on either side. So one here and one here. I'll put like a rangefinder or like milkweed for you know, seeing what the wind direction is, thermals and all that stuff. Really, you put anything you want. Something, I put things that I want to get to quick in these two packs right here. These two pouches. That way I don't have to take the whole pack off to get whatever I'm looking for. I could just, you know, real quick, reach over, unzip one, reach in, grab whatever I need, and it's right there. Yeah, man, this thing is just performed flawlessly. Still got the chest buckle. The chest buckle does slide up and down, so you can adjust it to however you want it. The main waist buckle, still great. It's got these little straps on either side, right here. And what these are is you can loosen this, and you can actually stuff in here and then cinch it down, and it's trapped in there pretty good. And out of all the reviews I've ever seen about this, I've never seen anybody talk about the hidden pockets. I don't know if they didn't realize they were there, but they are there. And what I'm talking about is, if you loosen this, you can see on the inside there's a pocket. And it's like that on both sides. And it's maybe 3.5, 4 inches deep. You know, this flap, there's no like little magnet or any kind of a clasping device to keep it closed. But yeah, what I've found this is good for, I have a couple of items here. A knife. This is an old, oh geez, this is an old Gerber 600. Back when they were still made in Portland, Oregon. Razor sharp knife. This fits right down in there nice. The top doesn't close over, but if you tighten up this little strap here, I mean, it holds it in there pretty well. And it's right here at the ready. Something else this would probably be good for, you know, if you were carrying a sidearm. Well hunting, you can't really do that here in Connecticut, you know, blue state laws, but you could fit a magazine, spare magazine, down in there, one on either side. You know, it would be quick, easy to get to. You could pull it out and change the mag real quick. Something else these are good for when you're deer hunting is just the grunt call, you know. Loosen this up a little bit. There. Stick a grunt call in there. Put this one in either way. Whatever you want. Use your imagination, but it's got one on either side, and I've never seen anybody talk about that. And I think that's a pretty cool little feature. Yeah. Something else about this, if you didn't like the shoulder straps for some reason, there's the buckle. You can just take the shoulder straps right off. Another buckle on this side. And then back in the main part I was talking about, you lift up that little clasper, that latch, and you can pull this whole strap right out, and then you've just got a fanny pack with no shoulder straps. I don't know why you would want that, but you could do it. I think it's great with these shoulder straps because it keeps a bunch of weight off your hips, and you know, walking around the woods and you got 10-15 pounds in this thing, that gets kind of annoying. And it starts to sag, and you're constantly trying to pull it up, and you know, it's taking your pants down with it. So the shoulder straps are a great addition. I don't know why you'd ever want to take them off, but the option is there. Something else about this, it's got this little deal on the top. What I'll do with this a lot is I will take, when I'm hunting off the ground, some of this ghillie netting, lay it on top of there like that, take this strap over the top, buckle it in, cinch it down a little bit, and we're good. I go through the woods and I got this right in here. I find a good spot I want to set up on the ground, pop that off, deploy my little makeshift ground blind, and I'm hunting. If I wanted to, I could also put that underneath here. It's got these buckles, and you know, you could roll up a jacket or something, or you got like doing like an overnight, you got a little bedroll or a tarp or something for you know, for a shelter. You can strap that right underneath the pack, just like that, and you're off. What else haven't I covered with this? Oh yeah, also another good side note, hunting off the ground. I already kind of had a video about this, especially in the winter time when I'm hunting off the ground. I will go to my spot, deploy my little ghillie net ground blind, and then I'll take the waist belt and I'll find whatever tree I'm right next to, wrap this around the tree, buckle it, tighten it down, and because of this rigid frame system right here, it's like some kind of, I don't know what kind of material it is. It's bendy. I don't know if there's cable in there. Probably not, because it's pretty light, and it's just some kind of really durable plasticky type material, but it makes this top very rigid and it holds its form very well. So when it's around the tree and you do that, you actually have a little surface right here. That you can set your grunt call on. You can set a pair of binoculars, a rangefinder, a drink. You know, if you got some coffee or something in a thermos, you can lay that right across here, and it keeps everything up off the ground, out of the snow, out of the wet, off the wet ground. And I realized that works really well. It really holds its shape well. So that's it in a nutshell, man. This thing is fantastic. Like I said, it's not showing any signs of wear. I know Badlands, they use a ripstop fabric. You're probably familiar with ripstop. It's what they use in like military clothing and stuff. But yeah, that's it. Highly recommend it. Worth the money. Lifetime warranty. Can't beat it. So, alright guys, Badlands Monster Fanny Pack. 100%. I would definitely buy this. I did buy this. And it's lasting me. It's lasting me for 3-4 years. Alright guys, catch you in the next one.